Hello and welcome to the Witch Source. I'm Whitney and I'm going to be showing you how to use our Happy Home and Hearth kit. So you will get the candle and the vial of herbs with the charm, and these herbs, and there's crystals in here too, have been specially formulated and selected just for this Happy Home and Hearth spell work here. Okay, and the candles as well. They are scented, but very lightly so. Okay, so the candle looks like this. It's got a little bit of glitter on it, slightly scented. We've got some sage on here and some clear quartz crystals. Okay, so what you'll do, and we recommend doing this spell work 2 days before the full moon. So example would be if the full moon is on a Saturday, you're going to start Thursday, okay? And you're going to do this spell work for 3 days. So you do it for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, with the last day being on the day of the full moon, okay? So that's when your timing would be. It's preferable to do this spell work in the morning as the sun's coming up. So as that energy is rising in the sky, right, you're bringing that same energy and warmth and light into your home. Now, if you cannot do this spell work in the morning, that's okay. It's okay to do in the evenings. It's just preferable that you do it first thing early in the morning and pull in that warmth of the sun energy and that light, because that's what we're going to bring into the home. Okay, so your kit does not come with this sheet of paper. Okay, so you just want a square sheet of paper. It can be white or yellow. If you have yellow, that's great. If not, white is fine too. Okay, it doesn't have to be yellow. If you end up using a white sheet of paper, try using an orange or yellow or gold pen. Okay, or colored pencil or marker, if you have that option. If not, a plain sheet of white paper and a black ink pen is fine. Okay, now what we're going to do is start with our, in this case, yellow sheet of paper. Okay, and I'm going to use an orange pen. All right, so what you're going to do on in the morning, 2 days before the day of the full moon, okay, this is when you start, you're going to take your sheet of paper, and I want you to get good and grounded and connected and centered. And if you need help doing that, the link to the podcast is below on how to ground, connect, and center your energy. Okay, so that's the first thing you want to do. Then the next thing you want to do is focus in on what a happy home and hearth would feel like to you, okay? Because we want to bring in your intentions, your energy, and your feelings, okay? Because your feelings are very important as well. That's energy, all right? So once you get good and grounded and centered and you're ready to do ritual, you want to make sure that you're as much of a sacred space as you possibly can create for yourself, right? So in my particular situation, I'm going to use our Clear and Protect spray, which is available online as well. We have a large and a small size. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray me and my space and my items just so that I am ready and I'm clear and everything's good to go, right? And it just kind of let you set your space. Okay, now we are wanting to pull in that warm and light sun energy. Okay, so what you're going to do is on the 4 corners of your paper, you're going to draw the symbol for the sun. And you're going to do this on each corner. So it's just a circle with a dot in the middle. That is the sun symbol. Okay, that's the planetary energy that we are working with to bring in this warmth and light and love and laughter and joy. Okay, so we've got those on the 4 corners. Hopefully you guys can see this very well. That's all it is. Very simple. okay? But again, when you're doing this at sunrise, as the sun's coming up, you're pulling in that sun energy as well, okay? Now, you're going to take your candle and you're going to place it right in the middle of your sheet of paper. Then you're going to take your vial here. You're going to take the cap off. Now, inside of here, everybody, we have packaged a toothpick. And that's because these are so tightly in here. We want to make sure you're able to get everything out, okay? So you're just going to pull this out, and you might have to work it because like I said, we got them pretty good and packed, okay? And you're just going to work it in a circle around your candle, okay? And you might have to dig in there and get your herbs out, right? All the good flowers and everything. And you just keep going, okay? And you make your little circle, okay? And then you can just go and fill in the gaps, right? And there's our crystals. I'm just going to feel in, make sure we got it all good, okay? All right, now we've got all the herbs here. And if you'll notice, we have now just also created another sun symbol, right? So that's fun. So we've got our sun symbols in the corners, but then we've also made another sun symbol in the middle, okay? Now, at this point, you really want to just take a minute and take the time to really meditate, okay? Get very clear on your intentions. And at this point, you would light your candle, okay? And then you just sit and you meditate and you feel into, and that all smells amazing, by the way. And you meditate and you feel into what the intentions are and what it would feel like to have that love and the joy and the laughter and the peace and harmony and tranquility and abundance, all those good things in your home, okay? Now, as your candle's burning, you're going to focus on these things. And then you're going to say the chant 3 times, okay? And the chant goes like this. Within my home, all joy is found. Love, light, and laughter compound. Success, peace, and harmony flow. Abundance and tranquility grow. Warmth in my heart stays within me. As I will it, so mote it be. Okay? And you're going to repeat that 3 times as your candle's burning. Okay? And then you just sit and you meditate into those feelings. And you try to let your candle burn about 30 minutes, right? And you just sit and you meditate. Okay? And of course, make sure you're burning on a fire-safe surface and don't leave your candle unattended. Okay? But you'll let it burn for 30 minutes and then you want to snuff it out. Okay? Don't blow it out. You want to snuff it out. Okay? Snuff out your candle and then you leave it set up just like this in your sacred space. If you need to move it to have it be put up, that's fine. And then the next morning, you're going to repeat that whole process, okay, for another 30 minutes, all right? And then on the morning of the full moon, that'll be your last time, and you'll do it again. Only this time, you're going to let the candle burn out on its own, okay? And this may take a few hours. So if you don't have time to let it burn out completely on its own the morning of the full moon, that's fine. Do your 30 minutes, snuff it out, and then as you can throughout the day, just come back to it, or even that night, come back to it and let it burn itself out completely, okay? Now, if you completely run out of time, okay, on the day of the full moon, if you'll let it burn for at least 3 hours total, right? So maybe 30 minutes to an hour in the morning, another hour in the afternoon, and another hour that evening. That's fine, okay? As long as on the day of the full moon you get a full 3 hours in, that's what you're going for, you can snuff it out and then discard your candle, okay? And your spell is done. So you just know it's complete, it's done, and now more joy, light, and love, and happiness is going to start working its way into your life and into your home, okay? So I hope you guys have fun with this and enjoy it. It is programmed to bring all that goodness in, okay? Now, your charm, you can take it off the cap, okay, and you can wear it if you would like. That's fine. And when you're done and the candle's burned out, okay, you're done with it, you can discard it and pass it along. And then your herbs and crystal combination, okay, just stick it back in your vial, right? And then when you get it filled up, you can recap it. And then this acts as a little spell jar that continues your spell work, okay? Now, if your candle's still burning, you can, very carefully, that is, pour some wax to seal it, right? On the day of the full moon, when it's burned, it's 3 hours. You can disassemble and put all this back in your vial and then drip your wax and seal it and stick it in a window in the central part of your home. Okay, so like I have a wonderful kitchen window that gets lots of light in it. Everybody passes through the kitchen and goes past it. So I would put it in my kitchen window and just let it work its magic. And so that everybody that comes in my home and passes through my home brings in only more joy, light, love, and laughter. Okay, so I hope that has been helpful to you guys. I hope that you guys will check this product out. The link to the product is below in the description, okay? And also, if you guys would subscribe, we'd really appreciate that. That would help us out a lot. And also, find us on Facebook. The link's below as well, and Instagram. If you'll like and follow, we would greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have fun with this, and I hope it brings so much love, light, joy, and laughter into your home and into your life. Thanks for being here. Until next time, stay magical.